Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your weekend watching one of my videos. I hope that you guys are having a great weekend and just getting some time to relax. Maybe you're spending some time outside. Let me know what you guys are up to. I feel like the weekends go by so quickly because the weeks are so busy, and then you move everything on your to-do list to the weekend because you think you'll have some free time, and then the weekend just goes by so fast. So I hope your weekend is going by very slowly and that you're enjoying it. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about all of the new makeup releases. It's funny to me as I was kind of looking through these products because I feel like some brands are just so on par with what consumers want to see and products that are trendy and exciting, and then some brands are so off base, and it's just really interesting to me to see the difference. So we will be talking about all kinds of things in today's video. Some eyeshadow palettes, some cream cheek products, drugstore products, high-end. There are definitely a few that I plan on picking up, some that I'm just excited about, and then some that I will definitely not be buying. So I'm going to go through everything in today's video. I will link everything that I talk about in the description box below, including the price tag, the release date. I think a lot of these products are coming out this coming week, so I'll make sure to list all of that info below, but let's jump into it. Okay, let's start with this. So Hourglass is releasing customizable eyeshadow palettes. When I first saw this online, I did expect for them to be a little bit more expensive just because Hourglass is more of a luxury makeup brand and their products are a little bit more expensive, and I figured their eyeshadow palettes would be the same, like Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona, but I did not expect for them to be this expensive. I feel like Hourglass is losing it. They just seem to be so out of touch with what makeup consumers want. People have just been asking them for deeper powder products for years because they are known for their complexion products. Their formula is beautiful and people want deeper blushes and bronzers and powders. And I know they said the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Volume 3 is coming later this year, so we'll see. But in the meantime, they are launching these eyeshadow palettes, and even for a luxury makeup brand, I'm surprised that they can get away with charging this price tag. I mean, I guess they just launched, so we'll see how many people buy them, but I'm sure there are people out there who will try them and enjoy them. I just don't get it. They have the option to fill a 1-pan eyeshadow palette for $39, a 3-pan eyeshadow palette for $99, and a 5-pan eyeshadow palette for $161. Now they do have some pre-made palettes, so you can go with one of those too. I think the fact that they are customizable would be cause for charging a slightly higher price tag, but $39 up to $161 just seems ridiculous. I mean, you can get a full-size palette for the price of just one of their eyeshadows, and Natasha Denona has 5-pan palettes for $25. I know her 5-pan palettes are minis, but the fact that a luxury brand like Natasha Denona even has like a more accessible option is nice, and even her larger 5-pans are under $50, and the fact that Hourglass wants to charge $161 for 5 pans is kind of crazy. For me, I feel like this is the most off-base makeup collection release I've seen in a long time, but what do you guys think? Are you planning on trying anything? I'll definitely be watching reviews just out of pure curiosity to see what the formula is like, but I definitely will not be buying these. Let's talk about another palette that a lot of people are saying is pretty off-base too. This is the Urban Decay Naked 3 Mini Eyeshadow Palette. It's available now for $29, and it comes with 6 all-new rose hued shades. Now, I can see more people being drawn to this one compared to Hourglass because I do think there are people who will wear these shades, maybe want a smaller palette, and enjoy the Naked formula. But I do think it is a little bit of a random release for Urban Decay because the Naked 3 came out years ago. It's funny because I think I said in a recent video that I was thinking about repurchasing that just because I do miss those like muted rosy toned hues, but I haven't done it yet. When I first saw this, I actually just thought it was like a condensed version of Naked 3. So at first I was like, maybe that would be a good way to get some of those shades, but I feel like it's missing the shades that I really loved in Naked 3. I also feel like the Naked palettes, actually, I don't know which ones are still available. I know that I've seen Naked 3 on sale not too long ago for a similar price point. I think it's normally like $54, but typically it is a palette that does go on sale on occasion. So for me, I'd rather just wait and repurchase the full-sized Naked 3 again. The reason why I loved Naked 3 is because it did have like those rosy toned hues, but it also had a bunch of like deeper, cooler toned browns to really create like an easy smoky eye. And this is just kind of missing those. So I'm not opposed to this mini version because I do think, you know, it is a more curated version of Naked 3, and there are probably people who would enjoy it, but I do think it's a little bit random. Naked 3 was so popular years and years ago, so I just wish Urban Decay would maybe do something a little bit different and maybe just kind of back off the Naked line a little bit. But what do you guys think of this trend of like brands releasing smaller versions of their popular palettes? ABH did it with the Soft Glam I think during the holiday season, and I don't feel like as many people were opposed to that one, but it could be because that is more of a loved palette in general. I think it's kind of a nice option. I would love for popular palettes to be condensed into like smaller versions and then released, and I don't know that it would make sense for brands to do it alongside of the main release, because I feel like even though we as consumers might enjoy that, from a brand's perspective, it wouldn't probably make a lot of sense. So anyway, I don't think it's a bad idea. I just feel like Naked 3 is just such old news at this point. I wish they would just kind of move on a little bit, but I'm sure there is a market for this one. I'm sure it will sell because it does come with some of those lighter everyday shades. Okay, let's switch gears and I will tell you about a few products that I'm actually super excited about. I feel like I started this off on a negative note. The first product that I'm excited about is the Flower Beauty Jet Set Invisible Powder Spray. It's available now on the Flower Beauty website for $14. This sounds really nice. So it's supposed to be a revolutionary setting powder that instantly blurs away imperfections and sets your makeup. But instead of being a loose powder or a pressed powder, it looks like it comes in like a spray form. I mean, it doesn't just look like that, it does come in a spray form. So I feel like this could either be really good because you could get a very even application, or it could be kind of messy. It is supposed to be translucent, but I could just see myself like getting it all over my hair, and because I have darker hair, it might look like I sprayed dry shampoo on that didn't actually rub in. That's the only thing I'm thinking. But it does have some different ingredients in it, like rice starch, chamomile flower extract, coconut fruit water, and it's supposed to give your skin a soft matte look. I think I read on their Instagram that you can either use it as like a priming spray to prep your skin or as a setting powder. So I'm definitely planning on trying this out. One of the products that I get most excited about is just setting powder, which probably isn't exciting for a lot of people, but because my skin is so oily, I feel like I'm always looking for something to kind of lock my makeup into place a little bit better. So as soon as I'm done filming this video, I'm going to go online and order it, and I'll definitely do a review video for you. I'm also so excited that Bite Beauty is releasing a new lipstick formula. I feel like Bite Beauty knows lip products, and they've kind of expanded into other areas, but I miss their lip products, and they discontinued a lot of them, including their lip glosses, their Amuse Bouche lipstick line, and I was hoping they were going to re-release Amuse Bouche because I missed that formula so much. That was my favorite, and now that I'm getting back to wearing lip products again, I just want to have those in my collection. They did discontinue it, and it kind of sounded like they were reformulating it, so I'm hoping they do bring it back. This sounds a little bit different. It still sounds good. So in the meantime, I will be trying these out. These are the Power Move Hydrating Soft Matte Lipsticks. These will be available on July 12th on Sephora's website for $28 each, and it's supposed to be a creamy, non-drying lipstick that gives a velvety matte finish. So I think it comes in 20 different formulas. It's supposed to be a fade-resistant formula. I love the Bite Beauty Power Move Creamy Matte lipstick crayons. I think that's what they're called. They have a very long name. It's funny because I remember trying those out for the first time last March, right before everything shut down. And that's when I fell in love with the formula. And I actually did wear it quite a bit over the past year, just when I was like doing a Zoom call or, you know, I was filming a YouTube video, and it's a very comfortable formula. It does have more of like a natural matte finish, but it feels really hydrating on the lips and it stays in place well. It's not a transfer proof formula, but for like a regular, or I guess like creamy matte lipstick, I just love the finish and it stays in place and it has good lasting power. So I feel like this kind of sounds like it's the same thing. So I guess I'm kind of surprised they went with a lipstick version of it, because I do feel like it is the same. I think there are maybe some different colors. While we are waiting for the Amuse Bouche lipsticks, which I hope are coming back, I will be trying these out to see what they're like. They are a little bit more expensive. They're $28, and I don't typically get pulled in by like high-end lipstick prices because there are so many affordable options that are great. But I just love their lip products so much, and I also hope they come back out with lip glosses. ColourPop also released a new lip formula. I think we'll be seeing quite a few lip product releases over the next few months, but this is a glossy lip stain. So I'm kind of curious about this. I did try something from Urban Decay a few years ago. They had like those Vice lip chemistries, which were I didn't like them. So they were basically like glossy lip stains, but they were supposed to adjust based on your personal pH. And whenever I try a product like that, it always ends up being like a super unflattering shade of like hot pink on me. But they had like a similar premise. They started off glossy and then they kind of stained your lips. But I was watching a wear test of this, I think on TikTok, someone was sharing one, and it looked like it stayed glossy all day long. I don't know if they ended up reapplying it or what, but it looked really pretty. So I think I'll at least try one of them. They retail for $8 each, and there are a bunch of colors. It says that it combines the long-lasting power of a lip stain with the shine of a gloss. and it's supposed to last all day. I don't know about that. I feel like gloss just doesn't last all day. How could it? Unless it's like a super sticky gloss. But I assume once the gloss wears off, you are left with a stain, which is kind of nice because then you don't have to worry about like reapplying the product over and over. Sometimes lip stains can be very drying on the lips though, so that's the only thing I don't know about, but I'll at least give it a shot. I feel like a glossy lip stain sounds more appealing to me now than it did in the past, because at the time, I think when those Urban Decay products that came out, that's when like super long-lasting lipsticks were very, very popular. And these days, I just want more of like a glossy finish, something hydrating and really comfortable. So I'll definitely try at least one of them. So I'm filming this video on Saturday. It's going up on Sunday. So there isn't an actual photo of these products out yet, but ColourPop did sneak peek that they are releasing a PowerPuff collection. I'm trying to find the photo. Okay, so a PowerPuff Girls Collection. I feel like I've heard people say that they want this. I didn't really watch that cartoon growing up. I feel like I'm always so out of touch with the like fun throwback collections they do. That's why I was so excited when they did Lizzie McGuire, because I loved Lizzie McGuire. But I do feel like this could be a really cute collection if they can do it justice. Everyone just gets so excited for these throwback collections, and then sometimes they're not that great. I do think their last Hello Kitty collection was super cute. It was very bright and colorful, fun for summer, and I do feel like ColourPop has been doing a lot of colorful collections lately. So I do think that there is definitely potential for this, even though I myself wasn't like a big Powerpuff Girls fan. I do think the collection itself could be really cute, so I'm intrigued to see what they actually release. I'll share a picture of it on my Instagram stories once they release it, and maybe we can chat about it on Instagram. But what do you guys think? What collection would you like to see them do next? It's funny because I'm reading the comments and someone says they want Shrek. Seems kind of random, but I feel like that could be a really fun collection, although they do have a lot of green palettes at this point. So what would be like your ideal throwback collection? I don't know. I feel like Lizzie McGuire was mine. So I don't know if they could do one that would be more exciting to me than that one, but I do feel like this could be cute as long as they do it justice. Speaking of Lizzie McGuire, this isn't a new release, but the Lizzie McGuire collection is available at Ulta Beauty now. There are actually a bunch of new ColourPop releases at Ulta Beauty, including some of the 4th Ray Beauty products, the Hello Kitty Summer collection. I did review that whole collection if you guys want to hear my thoughts on that, as well as a bunch of other new ColourPop releases. I did like a big roundup video. I'll link it in the description box below. But they're also releasing the Cabana Club collection at Ulta Beauty. I feel like we saw a sneak peek of this, but I don't know if I ever talked about it in a YouTube video. It's also available on the ColourPop website. I am currently testing it out, so I do have this on my eyes today, and it went on really beautifully. I actually got a lot more of a colorful look than I thought I was going to. Let me throw up a picture of the palette right here, and I'll tell you guys what I used. So I took the lightest pink shade, and I blended that as a transition, and then I took a little bit of the yellow and blended out the edge, which kind of warmed it up a little bit. And then I took like this warm brown in the crease, the deeper purple in the outer corner, and then the pink and the orange shimmers all over the lid. Then I mainly put the purple on the lower lash line, and it turned out well. I will say the shimmers in here are a little bit more subdued. They're almost like satin shimmers rather than true metallics, but I think they ended up looking pretty on the eyes. So I need to test out the rest of the shades, and then I'll do like a full review. I'm already planning like my next ColourPop roundup video. But I do think the collection as a whole is fun for summer. There are some eyeliners, I think a couple of blushes, and then maybe some lip tints, which I haven't tried yet. So I will test everything out pretty thoroughly, but I think ColourPop has been doing a lot of more colorful palettes lately, which I think is kind of fun because for a while they seem to be stuck in like a neutral rut. And I did too. I was wearing a lot of neutrals, but I feel like this summer, and now that life is kind of returning to, you know, some semblance of normal, I've been reaching for color more often, and it just makes me happy. So I do like this collection. I think it's fun. Let's talk about a few summer collections. So Anastasia Beverly Hills just released some new cream products. There are 7 cream bronzers in a revolutionary new weightless cream formula. It's supposed to have a natural matte finish, and this sounds interesting, grip to the skin with a flexible hold that doesn't streak, patch, oxidize, or smudge the complexion layers underneath. That is an interesting claim to me because I have been getting into cream bronzer lately. I have been loving it. I never thought I would like cream bronzer, but I tried the Persona Cosmetics bronzer, the Makeup by Mario bronzer, and then the new e.l.f. putty bronzers. And I love all of them, kind of for different reasons, but I actually haven't had like a big issue with bronzer smudging my foundation underneath. I do feel like that's typically the case with blush, but I think her blush and highlighter releases kind of have the same claims. So I wonder if these will live up to that claim. But anyway, I like that these are kind of in like that pot form. I haven't tried any other bronzer like that other than the e.l.f. putty bronzers, which I do like. I mean, those are like $6, $7, They're a little bit more subtle, so when I do want more of like a subtle bronze, that's what I go for. So I'm kind of curious to try these out. The swatches look nice, like the close-up shots look like there is a pretty good shade range. So I might give these a shot just because I have been loving cream bronzer so much. I never thought that I would like it as much as I do, but I really do. What is your favorite cream bronzer? I thought the next one that I was going to try was like the Milk Makeup one. Typically Milk Makeup products aren't my favorite, but I've heard so many good things about that over the years. But maybe instead of buying like another stick bronzer, because I already have 2 of those, I'll try this one and see if it's good. It's $35, so it's a little bit more expensive. The claims do sound nice. I think these products are coming out on July 12th on their website, and then they are coming to other retailers as well. Like I said, they're also doing cream highlighters and cream blushes, but they're doing stick highlighters and stick blushes, which I don't know, I've kind of been enjoying too. I feel like I don't get as excited about cream blush and cream highlighter as I do bronzer right now, and I think that's just because it's summer, and even if I don't wear blush or highlighter, I'm usually wearing bronzer. So I don't think I'll buy those, but I'll include some pictures of them on the screen. I will link them in the description box below. I think out of everything, I am most interested in the cream bronzer. Maybe I'll try it out. I feel like it's just been something new that I've been having a lot of fun with. So Jaclyn Cosmetics is coming out with a new collection that will be available on July 13th. I actually haven't tried anything new from Jaclyn Cosmetics since she launched her highlighters. I do have 2 of her powder highlighters. I'm actually wearing one today, like the golden peachy one, and I do like them. I think they're really nice, but I will say she hasn't really launched anything since then that I've really been attracted to. Or I guess I feel like I just haven't felt like anything is a must-have. I haven't been like amazingly impressed by the products I've tried. I've only tried a few. I have her blush and bronzer duo, which is nice. It's blendable, but it's a little bit more subtle. And then I have her highlighters, which I do like. But at the same time, I feel like she's just been launching so much, and I kind of have a lot of these products in my collection. So anyway, this is a new limited edition summer collection. There are 4 hydrating lip oils for $20 each. And I do love lip oils, so those are a little bit appealing. There's a reflective putty highlighter in 4 shades for $29, a cream bronzer in 5 shades for $29, and then a liquid highlighter in 3 shades for $24. I feel like she has been releasing a lot of products this year. I feel like she just released her blush collection, which I don't even know that I really watched a lot of reviews on that. I feel like I haven't been hearing a lot about Jaclyn Cosmetics in general, which I feel like is probably good for her because it means there isn't like a big controversy surrounding her collections. I don't know, the collection itself is pretty. I feel like it's on trend for summer. I have a lot of things like this. I've been loving lip oils, so I feel like that's the one product that really jumps out at me. But I do love like the Profusion lip oil, which is $4. I actually just ordered the other 2 shades that I don't have. So I have a pink one. They also had like a deeper berry and an orange. If you're looking for an affordable lip oil, those are $4. And I don't want to like knock her lip oil formula because I haven't tried it, but there are a lot of affordable options. ColourPop has a nice lip oil. The Huda Beauty Collection brand is really good. I think the other thing about this collection is that it's limited edition, and I think limited edition is meant to like pull people in, but for me, when something is limited edition, I automatically lose a little bit of interest because on the off chance that I do use something up completely, I can't get it again. When there is a new limited edition collection these days, I'm automatically not as drawn to it just because I know it won't be around for a while. There are a few little sets available on Sephora's website that I wanted to mention. I just saw these the other day, and I love when brands release mini sets, especially when it's not the holiday season because I feel like it's a little bit more rare, but it's such a nice way to try out different formulas and different colors without committing to a full-sized bottle of something. If a mini version is available, 9 times out of 10, I'll go for the mini version, even if the value isn't quite as good as the full-size version, because in general, when it comes to like lip products or powder products, I won't get through the full-size version before it expires or I end up decluttering it. So I like the option to have minis. So Rare Beauty is releasing a little mini set. It's a set of 2 mini lip balm must-haves. So it comes with their Stay Vulnerable Glossy Lip Balm in the best-selling shade Nearly Mauve, and then the With Gratitude Dewy Lip Balm in a brand new shade that's exclusive to this set called Sincere. The colors on the models look amazing. I will include some photos for you so you can see what they look like on different skin tones. I kind of want to try this set because I've been wanting to try more products from Rare Beauty. I did get a little mini version of the liquid blush as like an extra with a Sephora order, and I haven't tried it yet. I'm so intimidated by liquid blush, but I am going to try that soon. I've been so excited for lip products again, and this is a pretty good deal. It's $18. They are smaller lip products, but again, I feel like for me, it takes forever to get through lip products, but these look like products I would wear fairly often, so I might pick this up and try out the formula. Oh wait, I just saw this one on the Sephora website. I might go with this one instead. This is the new set from Kosas. It's their mini wet lip oil plumping treatment gloss set, and it's called the Undressed Collection. I know they had a mini set a while ago. I think it had like a lighter nude and a brighter red, and I don't know, I think I went to buy it and then it was sold out by the time I went to, because I think I talked about it and a lot of you guys were raving about their formula. I don't know. I know the last few products from Kosas that I've tried didn't work for me. I didn't love their powder or their bronzer, but I did end up loving the concealer. But I'm still curious to try more of their products. And like I said, I've been loving lip oils so much. In this one, you get 3 different mini lip oils for $25, and it's a $35 value. It says that it comes with 3 Your Lips But Better shades, and the formula is supposed to be super hydrating, it's clean, vegan, non-sticky, and it glides on smoothly. I think I'm going to try this out. I've heard so many people rave about this formula. I love lip oils and I love minis, so I think I might go with this one instead. I don't need both, so this might be the one that I go with. There's also one more set I did want to mention. Kaja released this cute little mini lip gloss duo. You get 2 mini lip glosses for $15, but it's actually $23 in terms of value. These look pretty too. I haven't tried this formula, but it's supposed to be extremely hydrating, ultra cushiony, non-sticky, and give you a high shine finish. I don't know why, but whenever I read like any lip gloss description, it makes me automatically want it. And they're all described in like such a similar way. But for some reason this year, I've been like all about lip gloss. I'm actually trying a new one today. This isn't really a lip gloss. I don't know what this is, but I really like it. It's the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip. I have the shade Rose on my lips over the ColourPop BFF lip liner. This is so nice. I remember when they released these and they kind of sounded appealing to me. It's almost like a sheer lipstick, but it's so glossy, and I love the way that it looks and feels. So I'm excited about this. I feel like anything glossy just gets me this day, or gets me these days, and these sound really nice. Milk Tea is a lighter pink, and then Rosy Mocha is like a nude rosy brown. So anyway, I feel like my brain is just going in a million directions. This sounds nice too, but I think out of the 3 lip gloss sets that I was looking at, I might go with Kosas, just because I've heard such good things about those. I have a few more things to talk about. Juvia's Place just released some new quads. These are gorgeous. They're $10 each, which is either right on par with ColourPop's quad pricing or maybe even a little bit less expensive. Juvia's Place has such a gorgeous formula. I feel like they've been releasing a lot of palettes lately, but I like that they're doing smaller palettes. I'm just all about like quads and smaller palettes these days. These are pretty, especially if you love like a monochromatic option. There's a mint one, an orange one, a deeper green, and then also like a silvery gray. They all look really nice. I feel like the mint one is jumping out at me. I just don't wear mint eyeshadow enough to justify having it. I have a couple of mint palettes in my collection, but the green one looks really nice. I feel like Juvia's Place could probably do a green palette so well. A lot of brands do green palettes that are like patchy or they're not like pigmented or blendable, but I feel like this one could be really good. So I might have to pick that one up, especially if it comes to Ulta Beauty and I'm placing an order, but I did want to mention those if you guys are interested in checking them out. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the new Huda Beauty collection. It looks like they expanded their Nymph collection to include more products. So I think their body highlighter was the first product in the collection, but now there is a shimmering dry body oil, a powder highlighter, a couple of cream highlighters, and then also a blush. I think the collection's really pretty, but you know what? It reminds me of the Smashbox Vlada collection, which I think was like one of my favorite collections of all time in terms of packaging. The products were so beautiful. I still have one of the Smashbox Vlada highlighters in my collection, and I don't really use it a whole lot, but I just think it is so beautiful to look at. I'm kind of tempted to buy something from this. So there are 2 products that jump out at me. The All Over Glow, which is a universal coppery rose highlighter slash bronzer, depending on your skin tone and how you want to wear it. It says that it's super buildable, it's a soft shimmer, but it can also be built up to a major highlighter. So I kind of want that. I think it looks so pretty and it could just give you like a gorgeous glow for summer. But the blush also looks amazing. It's a duochrome rose gold shimmer. Again, super buildable, dimensional radiance, killer glow. I don't know if I would wear that shade as much. I feel like there was a shade like that in the Smashbox Vlada collection, and I ended up decluttering it because I didn't get a ton of use out of it. I usually prefer just like very subtle blush, and I feel like on me it might be a little bit too intense, but it is gorgeous. I don't know. I probably don't need either one of these products. I should probably just like admire this collection from afar because it looks really, really beautiful, but I just don't know how much I would use them, especially once the summer is over, because I do switch up my makeup so much seasonally. So you know what, I think I'll skip over that and just admire that it is a beautiful collection, but I don't necessarily need to add it to my personal collection. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I had a lot of fun sitting down, chatting with you guys about all of the new makeup releases. I would love to hear your thoughts. I genuinely would. I read through all of my comments because I think it's really interesting to see which products appeal to people, which ones don't. So let me know in the comment section below. But I hope you guys are having a great weekend. If you are watching this a little bit later, I hope the start of your week is going well and that you guys are just enjoying your summer. I will see you guys very soon with a new video. Bye.